By the help of the scientific researchers, we are seeing some facts every day in every corner of the world which we were either unaware of already or were wrong about them. These facts are sometimes so important and influential that they can completely change our mentality and way of living about a certain issue. From our own and the animal's body structure up to those structures and habits in our lives and facilities which we are dealing with every day, and many more aspects are all affected by these researches. We have tried to gather some of the most interesting and attractive cases of these pieces of information for you, our eternal dear friends of the Top 2 Box channel. So like always, if you would like to get to know about these cases, stay with us till the end of this video. Again, you know this surely that if you like these kinds of videos, you should let us know by hitting the like button, and also do not forget to subscribe to our channel and also turn on the bell. Did you know that you can find out how much your body has evolved by doing a simple experiment? In order to know this, you should put your arms and elbows on a flat surface and bring the thumb and the pinky towards each other. If no prominent and muscular lines appear, the evolution has eliminated this part of your body. But if you see these useless lines on your hands, you should know that this muscle will be slowly removed from the surface of your hands and genetic codes. Did you know that there is a city called Nordlingen in Germany, which is located on an area where a meteorite fell before? This city's citizens have still kept that meteorite's particles. One of those areas is the city's church, which is covered by microscopic stones and diamonds. It is interesting to know that if you did not sleep well last night, you can pretend to yourself that you are not tired. This method of pretending to sleep is called placebo. This issue would raise your consciousness, and when you do this, it will raise your productivity more than when you think you are tired. Did you know that when someone is in high need of bathroom and tells you about it, his lies are more believable? This matter happens because of a phenomenon named inhibitory spillover effect. The need for controlling the urine would ask the brain to keep a stiff upper lip more, which would help it say the small and unimportant lies better. It has been said that you usually cannot feel the odor and the smell of your own house. This matter happens because of an instinctive issue known as smell adaptability. Here, the brain would always put the new, unusual, and changeable smells in priority and considers them as signs of probable dangers, and that is exactly why it ignores the repeated smells. Did you know that the flies on the fruits drink alcohol when they are sexually disappointed? As the researchers say, the brains of the fruit flies is the size of a puppy, but it's interesting to know that this small brain has its own unbelievable complications, up to an extent where, as the researchers say, the fruit flies can learn and memorize. They also know which places are safe and which are dangerous. Did you know that the hot chocolate's taste seems stronger in an orange cup? It has been said that the color of the dish which you drink out of influences its taste or its strength very much. It can be even said that the colors can have a significant impact on the appetite and, as a result, us being fat or thin. For example, when a person's eye claps on the color yellow, his brain would immediately start secreting the serotonin hormone, and this hormone would make him feel good about himself and his surroundings, and when he enters a restaurant, he can have food and drinks. Did you know that the average of the fluffy clouds is something around 1.1 million pounds, or around 500 tons? Did you know that the scientists know the winking sticker as the best way for conveying quips and sarcasms in text messages? They say that if you do not use this sticker, your joke might be completely misunderstood and not taken seriously. Did you know that the bacteria in human bodies are 10 times his cells? Did you know that when your eyes start moving, your earlobes start moving too? No one knows the exact reason for this, but this shows that the information we get through sight and sound have a more and closer connection to each other than we imagine. Did you know that being forgetful is not only common, but could also be a sign for your high intelligence? The main function in the brain is to improve decision-making, and forgetting the unrelated details helps you have a higher intelligence and be more aware while making a decision. Did you know that women have a higher chance in surviving a crisis no matter what age they are in? According to the studies done during 250 years ago, it has been proven that women's stability in a famine or pandemics is more, and their survival, especially in their infantry, is higher. Did you know that in order to identify the original diamond, you must exhale on it? Diamonds are highly conductive. That is why, if they are original, the fog created by your exhale would immediately go away. But if the fog takes a little while to go away, that diamond is probably not original. Did you know that bananas are curved because they try to grow in the opposite direction of gravity force? They first grow downward, but as they keep getting bigger, they try to pull themselves up to get more sunlight, and as a result, this has caused them to have a curved shape. Did you know this, that if you would like to talk to somebody seriously, you have to face that person? Research has shown that when someone is talking to another person directly through email or chat instead of the conversation, it is easier to convince that person about the issue in mind. Did you know that when it's winter and you are feeling the smell of the snow, you are actually feeling the smell of nothing? This feeling is an experience which comes from a cold weather. The cold would slow down the air molecules, and humidity improves the smelling nerves. The cold and the weather hits the nerves which connect the senses to the brain and would make us think that we are feeling the sharp smell of the snow. Did you know that those who are really satisfied from their relationship with their partner, they usually don't post anything on the social media about it? Studies show that those who keep complimenting on the social media about their love relationship with their partner are not sure about the safety of their relationship. On the opposite side, those who have a safer relationship, instead of trying to convince others and themselves about their satisfaction in their life, they spend their time enjoying that relationship. Did you know that melons used to have a terrible taste before? This fruit, which is cognitively put in the berries category, comes from Africa, where it is used only because of its high amount of water. This fruit used to have a sharp, disturbing, and bitter smell and taste, but after centuries of growing and reforming, its taste has changed and has made us enjoy this fruit. If you are a lady, then you should know that Your husband or boyfriend's odor can help you lower your stress. Did you know that the hummingbird's tongue is so long that when it doesn't use it, it will twist around its eyes inside its skull? Did you know that there is an area in Yellowstone Park that if a murder is committed there is no trial jury to investigate this case, and it seems that sentencing has no meaning here. This area, known as the Death Zone, is located in an area of 15 square miles in Idaho State, which has no residents. Did you know that if you believe in antidepressant and anti-anxiety medications, their effects would go up 3 times? Did you know that it has been said that the older people get, the happier they are? A 32-year study has shown that the higher percentage of the happiest people includes those who are above 80 years old. It has been said that some of the causes which show happiness are health, not having any children, and some other important factors. Did you know this, that the best way to memorize the information for a long period of time is reading them to yourself with a loud voice? Did you know that the sound changes while snowing? It seems that immediately after snowing, there will be silence falling on everywhere. This event happens because there is a layer of fresh powder of snowflakes which absorb the sound, but after melting and becoming solid again, a sound reflective surface will be made which amplifies the sound vibrations and transfers them to farther areas. Did you know that our relationship with the imaginary characters is real despite them not being real? Studies have shown that it is difficult for our brains to distinguish between real humans and imaginary characters on TV. This effect is so high that even only thinking about watching our favorite TV program would make us feel less lonely. Before watching the last case, make sure not to forget to hit the like button if you have enjoyed this video up until now, and hit the subscribe and bell buttons to get informed about our next videos. By the way, remember to let us know about your favorite subjects, that we can create videos about them. And at the end, did you know this, that more than 70% of humans can find out about your sexual attitudes by just looking at your face? That is, if you are a man with a large nose, square chin, and small eyes, or a woman with big lips and large eyes, it is very likely for your relationship to end up in being short for one night, or in other words, a sexual relationship without love. Well, these were also some of the most interesting scientific findings which you might not have been aware of, or at least some of them. I hope you have enjoyed watching and listening to these cases. Make sure to share your opinions with us. See you till another interesting Did You Know in Top 2 Box.